Hey, this is Amazon Jude coming to you from Casper, Wyoming. I was reading some of the news today. This is almost too funny to fucking read anymore. Manafort's money machine, influence peddling, and alleged fraud. Are you fucking kidding? What about Sid Blumenthal? George Stephanopoulos? How many inside the Obama administration? You know, Hillary's got $1.8 billion sitting in Qatar Bank over in Qatar. Uh, Offshore bank accounts. And they're going after Paul Manafort and Gates only because they're connected to Trump for what, 3 months, 6 months? Who fucking gives a shit? Uh, Mueller's stepping over dead bodies wherever he can just to go after the Trump administration. That's just outrageous to me. And the sooner that boy is brought up on charges himself for 9/11 money laundering and being the pack mule for uranium to Iran and Russia, the better. Secondly, couple of GOP senators don't want the 21 age for guns. Neither do I. And I'll bet most of America don't really give a fuck about it either. The guns aren't what killed the kids down there in Florida. The governor down there is about as moronic motherfucker as they can get. He still won't blame his own fucking police force and his sheriff's department and the failed one of 52 agencies of the FBI heads. So, fuck him too. When he starts taking blame for himself, he can then bitch. Let's see what else was really big today to me. Trump did a great job at CPAC. Dana did a great job at CPAC. Republicans are strong right now. Tax reform. People now see that, Democrats are fucking useless as tits on a board, but yet they're out there pushing their same bullshit. And how many will fall for it? Idiots who don't read a paper, idiots who don't fact check. And I think my favorite meme today was two parrots sitting on a branch. Is there any real media left? Well, no, there isn't. The only media that is left that's real are people like you and me that actually get up in the morning and research and dig back through time. Because the kids that are out there and sitting in the press, White House, they don't research. They sit around and eat off each other, feed off each other like fucking vampires. Bernie Sanders, there's another one. Fucker wanted $15 an hour. Well, companies are doing it now. He wants socialized medicine. No, thank you, Bernie. I think I stood in line long enough paying $2,600 a month because of a fucking Obamacare to even get diagnosed with cancer. By the way, how's your old lady's fraud case coming for $10 million against her college? Mueller, here's another one. Oh, fuck. What do you do with Mueller except for go, man, this guy has stepped over more dead bodies and evidence than anyone in history. Let's see what else was really, really important. Let's go to Twitter and check that out real quick. I mean, I had to do a lot today for this one. I'm almost too tired. We have NRA backlash. Okay, they want to blame the NRA for the shootings in Florida. What about the nightclub shooting? What about Columbine? What about, Democrats have had, 8 years, if not 12 years, to do about school shootings. Well, Joe Biden, 1990. So that's 19 18 fucking years to deal with school shootings. Democrats did nothing. Republicans tried, but you gotta have both sides of the aisle, right? So now they're gonna blame, let's see, sorry, this is part of cancer. You start itching because of the drugs and the lack of a bath when you need one. It's a horrible fucking disease. I don't see anybody addressing that either. You know, most of our drugs, hell, the average cancer treatment for chemo is $10,000. But you can do it for $275 over in India. Anyway, getting back to this. Okay, NRAs being bashed. I'm an NRA supporter. These are the most sane people I have ever met in my life. In fact, my entire family belongs to it. 9/10 of my friends belong to it. And they're not out there trying to influence election. They're just protecting the Second Amendment. And in case you little fucking morons from the Democrat Party and liberal basement dwellers don't know what that is, please call me or leave a message on my email or my webpage, and I'll be glad to send you the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. Something every senator, every congressman, every elected official swore to uphold, but they can't remember the fucking words or the meaning. Yeah, no, here's another one, good one. Wait, let me find it real quick. I don't know why they keep showing this shooter down there in Florida. He's nothing special. He's a fucked up kid who came from a fucked up background that cops missed, sheriffs missed, FBI missed. Everybody seemed to miss. Little too fucking convenient for the gunfight, don't you think? And then we had the nuts bitch that shows up at the White House, crashed her car into barriers, carrying a gun. Little too fucking hokey. I guess they expect the American people to be stupid. Then we had the good kids that were part of the gun thing down there in Florida. They're coming forward. They're not getting any coverage on CNN or ABC or MSNBC. Well, like I told you, there's 6 major corporations that own media. And I mean all media. Whether it's your local newspaper, all the way up to what you see on TV. They control all of it. And they have been a Democrat, loud podium speaking motherfuckers for 20 years. You want to know the truth? Research it. Otherwise, don't let your feelings override the truth. Don't let it happen. That's exactly what they need at the 2018 polls. Is for you to be too stupid to actually research something. Last but not least, I thought our president gave one of the best speeches at CPAC. He threw his notes away and just went for the gusto. Juan Williams, a little fucking prick on Fab 5, just couldn't stand that. Why they keep the little son of a bitch anyway, I'll never know. He's delusional. Gets paid way too much. And I could beat him up. I'm a girl, and I could beat that old man into the fucking ground. And I wouldn't feel bad if his head bled afterwards. Because nobody can be that fucking deranged to protect Clinton and Obama. It must be a black woman corrupt thing. Because it sure as shit is not about what's right, honest, and with integrity. So, Fox, dump the prick. Nobody wants him. And, oh, in case, let's see, what else? Oh, they're still over this gun thing. David Hogg. Okay, this kid graduated in California in 2015. And then he made his way down to Florida. This is the face of the shooting. Okay, this guy is like such a fucking plant. And it's just almost too funny that people aren't realizing that. He's a fucking plant. He was sent down, he moved down there. His dad's some fucking FBI former agent and is to cover it up. Where's the Vegas finish line? Or the Florida nightclub? Oh, you're going to love this. Guess who's in charge of all the prosecution of all these recent shootings? Debbie Wasserman Schultz's brother, Steven. Can you believe that? You want to fire some fucking buddy? Fire that motherfucker. Get him under oath under Congress. You'd find out about a bunch of shit. I'm disappointed in Congress right now because the only ones that give a shit about the shooting are the Republicans. The only ones that give a shit about DACA after Nancy Pelosi stood on the floor for 8 hours protecting them, fighting for them. Funny, their date's coming up, March 5th. We haven't heard any fucking ideas out of that fucking cunt or anybody else. Schumer's staying nice and quiet because that's what Schumer does. He gets out of the line of fire. Adam Schiff looks like a fucking moron. I don't, if I was a Democrat, I'd be ashamed to say I was. In fact, I think I'd squirrel off to independent rather than say I was a Democrat. Kamala Harris. Oh, let's save the school children. But she agrees with aborting fetuses just weeks before they're born. What a fucking hypocrite, man. Just because you're black and woman doesn't make you fucking any more a woman or somebody who believes in anything. You'd suck a fucking chrome off a Harley if it would get you a boat like Gillibrand. We have some of the worst wretched bitches in Congress on the Democrat side. The only other one I can think of on my Republican side is Susan Collins. What a pathetic fucking bitch that is. She makes me ashamed. She stutters like she's got shit in her mouth and had 4 strokes. Always votes with Schumer. And then has the nerve to act like she's a Democrat or a Republican. Fuck her. Minnesota, Wisconsin, you can do better than that, bitch. I'm sorry. I've had my hydrocodone for the night. And I'm trying to drink a Pepsi and calm down a little bit. Because, as you know, I'm fighting cancer. But I still cannot believe that the mainstream media is covering up for an entire party of corrupted, evil, low-life pieces of shit. So, America, it's up to you. Do you like where we're heading or not? Do you want to continue on with, oh, they want to take your tax money away from you now. And that is to pay for those pricks in blue states like New Hampshire and Massachusetts and California, and there's like 3 others that let their local thugs overtax them, and then for years they got to deduct those taxes. Fuck you. If you couldn't make your ass to your local city council meeting, county commissioner meeting, state rep meeting, and stop being overtaxed, that's not my dog. I live in a red state. I don't even pay a federal income tax or a state tax. And I like it. So, if you don't like being overtaxed by your local thugs, you better really think about who you're putting in office. And, like I always say, not my fucking monkey, not my problem. This is Amazon Jude, signing off from Wyoming. Cancer bitch. Gonna be a survivor. And I'm going to watch my president go 7 more years. And then we're going to find another one just like him.